Alright guys, welcome to vlog number 4. We have some of the guys just working really hard right now. But we're going to be working on a couple of new videos today, and we have some exciting announcements that are coming. So I'll talk to you guys in a bit.
Remember, the thief. I mean, it's even deeper. I don't know if you're gonna record this or not, but it's even deeper. Remember, they were talking about we're celebrating Easter, right?
Yeah.
Now, focus on this one part, and this is crazy dope. So, with Jesus and Jesus of Nazareth, right? And then it was ¿cómo se llama? Barnabas. Barnabas.
Barabbas.
Barabbas, right?
Barabbas.
So bust this out. Check this out, Juan.
Barabbas.
Barabbas, right? They were there, two of them, right? Locked up. Jesus was whipped and lashed and all that.
Both sentenced to death row.
Right? They're in death row. The
Pilate.
Pilate, right? The Roman
Governor
at the time. He goes, yo, you know what? I'm washing my hands off of this. You know what? Y'all people decide. So, now the guys, now the Pharisees and the rabbis, they're like, oh, lo fariseo, they're like, oh snap, what do we do? And then they started shouting. What's his name?
Barabbas. Give us Barabbas.
Give us Barabbas, right?
They would rather have a guy that was a leader of a rebellion,
right?
The worst of the worst.
The worst of the worst. Now bust this out. So he gets free, right?
Yeah.
So he gets free, and Jesus, gets picked as the one to get crucified. Even in that process, in that moment, that he was atheist, that he didn't believe in Jesus as the King of the Jews. Even in that moment,
he was still saved by grace.
He was still saved by grace. Now let's go back. Let's go back a little bit. I get goosebumps when I talk about this stuff because it's dope. Think about it, right?
He thought he was
what in the world did Barabbas think that Jesus was going to come and save him, not deserving it, but save him from being incarcerated? Now, foolish is the people that do not know that they freed a man, but guess what? Who freed him? It was Jesus all the time.
It wasn't the people.
The people didn't free him. It was Jesus the whole time. Freeing Barabbas, right? And if you guys see the Passion of the Christ, I think they captured that moment. Awesome, because
that's what this guy was talking about.
Barabbas looked back and was like kind of like hideous. So he was atheist in the sense of not believing in God and all that, going against the 10 Commandments, right? Going against all that. I'm paraphrasing here. He's like, you are the Messiah, and Jesus was telling him, you're going to be with me in the kingdom today. So that's a dope question because, the reality is this. The reality is that it's not by how much we do. It's not how nice we are.
God doesn't really care.
It's not about that.
God doesn't do it to God doesn't need your approval or your acceptance or your acknowledgement of His grace in your life, even if you're an atheist.
You know why? I'm gonna tell you why. Because this is something that I love to talk about because I think about it too. You know why He says it's not by works? Because the reason why it's not by works, because there's selfishness in our works. Because we're gonna do the work how we want to do the work. Mm-hmm. Even though we're doing it for God, there's a selfishness in it, meaning that we always bring a me to doing something. In time, we learn how not to put me and to put someone else. So I think that the real thing that God is looking for is for us to, uh, He wants us to serve. I mean, it's simple, it's not complex, but it's to serve. And that's just to serve someone. To, whether it's 30 minutes, 2 minutes, a phone call, whatever it is. I know atheists that because somebody greeted them at a church, they felt they found Christ that way. So there's a lot of great questions in that one. That was awesome, man, because those are questions that I ask myself. Like I did a lot of soul searching. I did a lot of like what if questions.
Yeah, hello.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, what if? What if? You know what? Listen, do the best you can so that the what if is answered by what you left here. That's it. You're only going to be remembered by what you put in, not what you were thinking of putting in. So do as much as you can to better someone else. If it's one person, it's worth it. It's tough, it's rough, and it's real. It's real. I think it's a lot of people. A lot of people they put two compartments. They put the world, which they call secular, and they put a Christian walk separate. And I think that's the misillusion that we've had. What God came was to save the lost. He didn't go the world here and my word here. No. What he did was he confronted the world, right? So the world did not love him, but he did for the world, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's so much you can get out of that, but that's cool. I don't know if it answers. I know we went to like a long,
like a whole tangent.
it goes, because there's so many. For triggers, like there's a verse that penalty.
Bro, I'm gonna have so many questions. We kept trying to talk.
Yeah, it's hard.
What?
No, just questions in general. That's one of the reasons why I want to do the what we're gonna announce at the end of the vlog.
The crazy thing about learning of the Bible is it's not so much what questions satisfy. It's actually putting your question to the test. Right? You get that? It's a little bit tricky but it's putting your questions to the test. Basically is, trying to answer the question through the acts of putting it to work, right? So for me, it's like I had a problem with Christians. I didn't want to be around Christians, and what I did was I surrendered that, right? I surrendered that and that thought process. And what ended up happening was that I was totally wrong. You know what I mean? And that's really what it comes down to is that God's word will always prove us. It would always prove you either right or wrong.
All right. So we'll see you guys in a bit. We gotta keep shooting. You look fine, bro.
Huh?
Come on.
Don't worry.
Hey man, that's a dope shirt.
It was vision. Thank you.
Where you get it
I
at, bro?
designed it.
Oh look, it has stuff in the back too. What? RX use. What is that? Well, do you know what RX use is? Silence. No, this guy is sleeping. We're gonna be shooting another video in here in a little bit, so we'll get back to you guys.
And he has to go through all that.
Do you really want me to get off the pillow?
You were on my desk. I mean, on my thingy.
Alright.
Wow.
That's a nice camera. Were you recording me sleeping?
Yes, it was hilarious.
Because I heard your voice.
I heard your voice.
It was
while I asleep.
hilarious. Let me just tell you, I got some really good footage. Like I was like, oh my god, he looks so comfortable. Why would I bother him?
Turn that way or turn this way.
Ralph is just exploring over there.
Come on.
The highlighter. Zoom on the highlighter. Is he always like that, or is he really tired today?
Rock climbing is pretty
He's
fun.
supporting us.
That has a right climbing too, no?
Yeah.
It has an everything. No, baby, go to the one that we saw before already.
May 6th.
Saturday.
Focus.
Focus.
Can you look over here?
No.
Can you
Okay.
please look at the camera?
I already took a picture.
Look, guys.
May 6th.
I want to see your beautiful face.
Is that the one? That's not the one.
Hey, Juan.
Wake up, man.
We got the ninja
Come
on.
course.
Look.
I gotta call
Look.
them. We
I
can
just
do
woke
this.
up.
Go.
Happy birthday to
Happy
you.
birthday.
Happy birthday, Shannon.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, brah.
Brad.
Happy
Birthday
birthday
to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Samuel Sammy. Happy birthday to you.
Sammy, happy birthday. God bless you. Hope you would. Wait, no. Happy birthday. Wish you were here. Happy Easter. And we love you. And we hope that God blesses every year, every day, every second, every moment. You know it. I know it. In Jesus' name. We keep going. We don't stop. We keep on going. I'm still going. This is the song that doesn't end. Yes, it was on and all my friends. Some people started singing it. And I know
Look at
what
here,
it
look
was,
at-
but it continued
look at the
forever
camera.
and forever. Listen, Monday's word for you, Tuesday word, Thursday, Friday show up. Saturday we got a whole bunch of going, and then Sunday Nina's at our church. I'm out.
Hey guys, that's going to be the end of the vlog now, but before we go, we want to make a quick announcement. We're actually pretty excited about, there's going to be a new segment that we're going to be announcing very soon on here, and I'm going to let Ralph do a little bit of the talking on here because he's pretty excited about it.
So yeah, guys, excited about this segment. This is actually a pretty cool idea. Believe it or not, we prayed on this a while back, and we're actually doing it now. And it's a segment called Crew, and it's keeping it real every week. And that's something that we want to engage, thank you, Nina, with the youth.
You're good, you're good.
And it's basically young men getting together and just keeping it real with each other and asking questions and figuring out life together. So we encourage you guys to stay tuned because we got a lot of great stuff. So God bless you and hope to see you soon and hope to hear from you. Send us a comment and a message, all right? So peace and thank you for tuning in.
Also, one last thing before we go, guys. On the segment, it's also going to be a lot of people from our own leadership. We're going to have Emmanuel. He's one of our singers, and he's on our worship band. Rolando, he's going to be one of the actors in the short film that's going to be coming up soon. Juan is going to be our bass player. That he's also going to be in it. We have Aniel, that he is also part of the design team. And of course,
We got
yours truly here.
stuff.
We're going to be trying to tackle some of the questions that I think affect all of us as men.
Absolutely, absolutely. Listen, ask your question, for yourself is, what are your struggles? What is something that you think about that you haven't had an answer about that maybe God can give you a little insight? What about other people? How can you help other people? So this is just going out there and we're encouraging men, young adults, the youngsters, the millennials, all you guys that are this generation. We just want to get this straightened out and be able to just talk and be free in that. All right? So we just encourage you. We can keep doing this all night, but I'm going to let him take over. All right? Peace.
All right, guys. So just try to follow us on our social media. We're going to be throwing out some new videos in YouTube. We're also going to be throwing out some new stuff on Instagram and on our website as well. So keep tuned. Stay in touch with us. We'd love to talk to you about anything. If you have any other questions, just reach out to us. I'll see you on the next vlog.